All right, so here we are, top 16 beef. We started out 5-0 today, 6-0 today.
6-0 double draw. What?
Double draw is, and you really, I feel like we had this conversation earlier. Your biggest fear was dropping to someone in top 16.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's life. That's life. That's what happens always. So,
Yeah, we ran on last weekend.
but yeah, I mean, we still ran high. Sure, 602 is still high. But again, talk to me about having a Sapphire Steel and what were the changes from your success last week to this week?
So I really didn't change a whole lot. I played 61 cards, so I kind of got a. And the reason why I play 61, I'm such an advocate now too, but I just could not figure out the card to cut.
Sure, no, I'm not you.
So I said, I'll just take the slightly lower pots and plays an extra card.
What was our 60 cares card of the dough?
So we played 60, so I got it down to 60. But I had 3 cogs worth in my list last week. I trimmed it down a little bit. So just one. So I cut 2 cogs for me. Cogs great in fear matches and stuff.
If you can have the board develop. So you really don't play him often until you already have the board presence. So it's kind of felt like a win more a little bit.
But he did have some relevance and stuff. Just as a 2-cluster with ward, so he's been pretty good. But he's down to 1. He might make his way out of the list. So sure. And then I played an extra Zeus this week, which is Along Came Zeus, this great card, and I played an extra fish.
So talk to me about Aerial Treasure Fire, dude.
Yeah, that's the spice for sure. So there's 2 ways to build this deck right now, in my opinion. I think you could build it with Chicha or you could build it in the Aerial. Okay, I prefer the Aerial because it really shows up my blue-red matchup. I beat it, I think, 3 times today. Aerial is a big part. So I play a 2 Aerial, 3 Tamatoa split, big Tamatoa split.
Okay.
So I have 5 dime targets where most lists will only have 4.
Sure.
So I like the curve to be, still relatively low, but it's nice to me if you ink a couple Tamatoas early to still have a few Aerials or something like that to dime to close the game out later. Very, very fair.
So common question I'm going to keep asking today. What was your favorite card today?
Oh, man. Tama 6 is just a house. Yeah, this card just does so much. So the thing that makes Tama 6 so good is...
Was happy as a client.
Yeah, so when you play him, you get your 2 popsicles back or whatever, and then so you already got your value. So if they kill him, you are up 2 cards. Right. And then if they don't kill him, you're threatening to turn the corner and drop a diamond and the game.
Right.
So he's such a threat. He's really the glue that holds the deck together. Scrooge is right there behind him, shoring up all your aggro matchups and also filtering through and getting items. I mean, it's pretty consistent. I play a little bit less items than most people.
It looks like we're only at 12 here.
Yeah, yep. We got the 2 dots.
14.
Yeah, most people are playing 15 or 16. But I still hit on Scrooge a high percentage somewhere.
Very fair. I mean, in the end, he's still a 4/4 to Floyd for bullets. Yeah, or free. Golden Dark is free. Somebody's free.
Well, that's another part about when you play this deck is you have so many spells that are free. Right. The bells, we have all these songs that are potentially free. Strength.
Where's our bells? Bell. This is it, right? I mean, we got Bell, we got Tama, we got Screw. This is just this is the violation of this deck in regards.
Sometimes dimes are free.
Sure, yeah.
Items can be free, so you're amassing all these free things while progressing your ink and your board, and that's really why I see it.
My next favorite question is, what was your least favorite card today?
The card that is just in the deck that I might trim on or switch out for something else is Fishbone Flow. So the way that I play the deck is a lot like Work, where you're turn 2 ramp, turn 1 popsicle, whatever, which they usually play a guy, turn 2 ramp into a 4-drop. That's how this version plays the best online. So that being said, 3 can be kind of awkward spikes. So a lot of times this is just ink off of it is nice to get you out of jams when you have too many unremovables, or when you need to really turbo out. But for the most part, we're not running cheats or anything like that where we're getting extra value out of it. So it gets painful a lot. I thought about maybe playing our Great Snow Dragon, maybe a 3-1 Sharon Snow Dragon Sweat or something. Or maybe just even 1-cost items to make sure Power or its system in a few of those slots. Fair.
Any quick shout outs for yourself?
Shout out to SideQuest Games for bringing me here in that big way. Shout out to Southside Games for putting this awesome event on. It's been super great. And also a huge shout out to my daughter who played on camera round 1 against Hector. It's an excellent match. If you didn't see it, go check it out. And it was her first time playing on camera. She was so excited. So the beefy baby is on the loose.
A lot of
So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and Awesome. Congrats again on Soft 16. And hopefully we see you again at Clam.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow around that.
It sounds good. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. See you. Good stuff.
Good deal.